YouTube, man, I'm back with another video. This one ain't really no vlog or anything. This one right here is, I'm giving y'all an overview of TransAm so far. So I know a couple y'all in the comments been wanting like a overview so far of the company and everything. So right now I'm a little over a month right now with the company. I know like some people already been with the company and had bad reviews and some a little good or whatever. Basically, the company, compared to like the reviews that I was hearing and everything, because I came from, if you just not watching this video, I came from Western Express. So Western Express really wasn't the best fit for me, honestly. So I have nothing really to say about them, honestly. But so far with this company, it's been good for, being a new driver. Basically, I can say that as far as the experience for a new driver, if you haven't done this before, it's decent. Right now, I've been here for about a little over a month, and I'm almost a month and a half. Next month, because it's May, so next month it'll be like 2 months. The beginning of next month it'll be 2 months, because I started April 4th. So the company basically, as far as like when I first started out, like if you don't know how it works, so basically when I first started out, they fly you out to Olathe, Kansas, but really Kansas City, Kansas, and then you take the shuttle and everything. They get a shuttle and take you to the hotel. The hotels are the hotel that they use is nice. You get a room to yourself and everything, so that's another bonus, because I know like compared to Western Express, when I was there, you only get a roommate and it's a trapped out hotel, so that's crazy. But so far, I mean, that was the first good impression and everything. You have like, you go in there, you have your class. Really not, it's like it's not a class, it's an orientation class. So basically you go in there, you do your paperwork, you go and watch the videos and all that stuff. You take a urine test. So people that ask that, it's just urine. It's not a hair follicle test or nothing like that. It's just straight urine. So you do that. The whole process is 3 days. So, the first day you do your paperwork. The second day, the first day you start doing after you do your paperwork, y'all start actually getting out there and doing like your maneuvers and stuff. Like they have a course and everything you have to do. Then you have your vacuum and everything. So with both of them, you get you get one try to mess up with everything. So like if you go through the course, you go through the obstacle course, they got cones up and everything. You gotta drive, you gotta make them wide turns, and it's kind of bunched up. So you gotta go through all of that. It wasn't hard. Like you had some people that was hitting the cone. So you hit a cone, you stop, you messed up, and then once everybody goes, you go again. So after that, if you mess up a second time on that, they send you home. And note, when they send you home, you have to find your own way home. So like for me, for instance, I didn't have no money to go home, so I had to. It was either make or break it for me. Like so, like I would have been calling home to a family member or something, like I need a plane ticket or a bus ticket back home. So I wasn't even trying to put nobody through no headache of that. So it's like I'm sitting out here trying to get some money, you know what I'm saying? Like actually figure my situation out. So I know that might be a same thing with a lot of y'all. So I don't know the case, but you gonna have to, if you mess up, you gonna have to figure it out for yourself. So and get back home, because they're not gonna fly you back home. So like it did happen to a couple of people, man. But I hope they're doing good, whatever they're doing now. But after that, usually that first day, that's gonna take up all that time, because the whole class was full. Our whole class was full. And the second day, you start doing the alley docking. So basically, you got what they said was you 60 seconds. You have 6 minutes from when you set up to back into the hole. So you get there, do that, and everything. And I messed up the first time. I'm not gonna lie. So at that point, I had to go wait the third day to really try to get it together. So the third day it happened. I'm like, no, the second. Matter of fact, it did happen. No, it was the second day. So it's just like, man, like I have to get it, you know what I'm saying? So it's like I had that pressure because they was saying, yeah, you got to figure out you're gonna get home by yourself, because a lot of, like, I know a couple guys that we was talking to the trainers out there, they don't like the recruiters, they wasn't telling us that, so like that was like terrible on their end. So once you do that, you good. Once you back it in there, you're good. You solidify. Like by that time, your drug test came back, because usually the drug test take about 2-3 days to come back. So once you get that back, you good. So basically, you just waiting on the truck. So they that third day, shoot, we was getting trucks. So they assigned me my truck. Like some people didn't have their trucks ready because they was still maintenance and everything. I tell you now, like these trucks are all their trucks are Kenworth, and they do all reefer units. Like everything is reefer units. So it's Kenworth. And like right now I'm in a 2023. Like I got a digital dash and everything on here. Like I got an AP unit. All this stuff. All of them got AP units. All that stuff come with a fridge. Everything you pretty much set. Everything you're pretty much set as far as that. So you know I got the double beds. I even have like the wall. I know, like I done seen, like, cause I was in a truck when this truck had went down, which I'm gonna get into that, like that whole situation. But like these have wall outlets. So I had like my microwave and air fryer plugged in, so I can just plug it in like you at home. So yeah, as soon as I got the truck, they didn't give me a load right away, so I got a load the next morning. I headed out. So as far as like being on the road, it's not hard. Like majority of my loads are either dropping hooks or live loads, but it's rare I get live loads. Like I usually get dropping hooks, so it's pretty easy. Like just drop it off, drop the empty off, then swap, do my pre-trip, get another trailer. But it's rare I get my it's really not rare. I say about like 40% of the time is live loads. And like as far as like my dropping hooks, I run my 11 hours every day. Like I try to get as many miles as I can. Like so far with miles, I know y'all been wanting to know like that. Miles, I get between 2,000 to 3,000 a week, depending on the week and depending on where I'm at, and then depending on my clock as well. Because like I've had instances where I done ran out my 70 hours, but I have to sit and they might pre-plan the trip differently. Like as far as like I might have to sit, like right now I'm sitting because I'm about to be out my 70 hours, so they got me a load that's 2 days from now. So I have to wait, and pretty much by the time the load ready, my hours will be ready and I'll be reset. I have my 70-hour reset. So it's great so far. The miles are there. Like I'm new. That's the thing about it. I'm new. So a lot of y'all old heads might be like, oh, that's crazy. You should be doing X, Y, Z. And then like for me, I started with the company. I had 5 months of experience. So they started me off with 40 cents a mile. I mean, it sounded good in the beginning, but like it's, I know the older heads gonna be like, the more experienced guys and ladies are gonna be like, oh, that you ain't making no money for real. But I mean, for somebody that's starting out new, I mean, I know it's the game is, you starting out from the bottom, so you just gotta rise up. So I know that. So I'm just, trying to have a positive mindset about it. That's like the only thing that's like, okay, 12 cents a mile. I mean, 40 cents a mile. That's really, not that great in this industry. But as far as like them, like as far as the company whole wide, like I have no complaints, honestly. Like my DM, they're very transparent. They're able to talk to me, and I'm able to call him whenever. And sometimes it might be a wait because he might be talking to another person, but they'll call me right back. And if I have any issues, or go into Garmin and tell them if I have any issues, I might go to a fuel station, but the address might be wrong on the fuel station, and I gotta have them authorize my EFS card. You know what I'm saying? So like, it ain't bad. I mean, I know some of y'all just probably like, oh, it's better out there. But as far as like, I just been with them. Right now, I'm at 6 months, almost going on 7 months in a couple days. So it's not bad. And like all these trucks are, like I said, all these trucks that I've driven are pretty good. Like 2023 trucks, everything in here works. Bluetooth works, and they're not trash trucks. Like when they give you the truck is clean. The only time I had a trash truck was when my truck right here went down. Like what was it? Like my second week of working, my alternator belt snapped, and then so it overheated my engine. I had to get towed. Like I put it in the Garmin, and then I called my text my dispatcher in the Garmin after hours, and somebody else is like, that's what I'm saying. Someone's always at the office. Like there's always someone at the office to you know, you can talk to. So I put it in there. They set up a tow for me that next following morning. They told me, took me to the Kenworth dealership. Then they and that's another thing. They're good about like getting you transported around. Like even when I was on home time, I didn't have nobody to, cause I don't like to leave my car. You know, I'll be gone for a long time. I don't like to leave my car at different places. So you know, at truck stop for long periods of time. So like everybody I knew was either at work. So they actually was able to call me an Uber from my house to take me to my truck stop. Like that, they're good on like, you know, getting you where you need to go. And that wasn't, they didn't even charge me for that. So that was good. And they Ubered me back to the original story. They Ubered me up to Pennsylvania to pick up a recovery truck. I mean, that truck was dirty because it got towed. It was a whole situation with that I'm not aware of, whatever. But the person pretty much got fired or whatever. So they abandoned the truck or whatever. So I had to get it and take it. I was going on home time. So that's another thing. So there was people that worries about my home time, because this happened like 2 days before I was supposed to go on home time. So my dispatcher found me a recovery truck, and I took the recovery truck and brought it home that next day. So I was able to get straight home with it. I was up in Maryland. So I was able to get home, got my home time and everything like they promised. I was home on time. I was actually home a day early. Like I got home that my home time morning. Like I got the day before they started routing me home, but by the time I got there, it was like, when I got home, it was like 1, 2 in the morning of the day of my home time. So it was straight. That's on time for me. So I was able to, you know, sleep and wake up and have my whole day. So they're good on that. Then when it was time for me to get back, I was just, you know, cause I had left my stuff in my original truck. So, you know, sometimes they might, I don't know, like certain different companies, they might just tell you, oh, that's your new truck now. And I told them, I was like, I'm leaving some of my stuff, and I was just, you know, you just gotta be transparent with your people. So I was transparent with them. I was like, I'm leaving some of my stuff here because, you know, I can't take all, I'm not about to take all this stuff with me or like whatever, cause I got a whole bunch of stuff. So I'm like, nah. He was like, nah, you good. When you get back off your home time, this is temporary. We're gonna route you back to the terminal, and we're gonna get you a flight back to Maryland. So I mean, that's all of my vlogs. If y'all watching this and y'all new to the channel, y'all can just watch it in the old vlog. So they flew me in from DC. They took care of my plane ticket, flew me back, got me a hotel for the night. Then the next day, got me a Uber back to this truck, and then they fixed it and everything, and I was back on the road. Like, it's really, everything is so smooth. Like, you just talk with these people and just, you know, how can I just talk with them, just you know, like, just have communication with them, and they should be good. I just know as far as my DM, but he pretty cool. And dang, it was something else I know y'all wanted to talk about. Yeah, so home time. I know I'm trying to make sure I cover all my bases with y'all and get everything out as far as like my whole overview so far. I talked about home time. Home time, you're good. The quality of the trucks are good. The miles, 20. I'm saying I got, you know, 2,000 between 2,000 to 3,000 miles a week. Oh, pay, like as far as pay with my 40 cents a mile, I'm gonna be transparent with y'all. I ain't seeing $1,000. I'll tell you that. That's the only thing I really just kind of like, But it's like, 'cause I have 6 months now, so 6 months I got a little, you know what I'm saying, like that's when jobs really, okay, like, might start hiring you, like, when you got 6 months to a year. I could see if I was under that, but that 40 cents kind of like, ain't really sitting well with me, because I'm not even making 1,000, but I'll be going home. Like, I've been not home since, I haven't been home in a month. So I'm actually not even gonna be home in 2 months, because I'm staying out until July. Trying to get my situation together. So just not seeing a band a week is kind of crazy, you know what I'm saying? Especially if you away from home. So that might not sit well with y'all. So I know everybody get different mile. Like, as far as your experience, I know you get different mile pay. So yeah, I'm not seeing a band. Like, after taxes, 800 the most I've seen so far. Straight up after taxes, 800 the most I've seen so far. And what else? But yeah, like, as far as like the company, I know a lot of y'all be saying, oh, it's bad. Like, I started back when that, like, as far as like in the orientation, we was talking to the owner and everything, he was just saying like, he saw like all y'all bad, like all the bad reviews and everything of the company. But I noticed that, like, he said everything has really changed since January, of this year, 2024. He said, like, they closed down, which I understand. Like, you got so many different hubs, they had like the Tampa location and like some other places I know they had, and then in Kansas. So they shut down all of those locations and just have the Olathe, Kansas location. So that just makes more sense. Like, so they put everybody in one building to, that just makes sense. So it won't be a lot going on, a lot of miscommunication. Like, if everybody's in one setting and everybody's like able to work together, it just makes more sense for it to flow better. So I think that's another real reason why I feel like it's not so bad right now compared to probably with people that was working with them a long time ago. So it's pretty good, I can't lie. Everything is good as far as like work-wise. I'm staying busy. Just that 40 cents a mile. That's the only thing I don't like. Oh, and getting paid on Mondays. I'll tell you that too. You get paid on Mondays. You don't get paid on Fridays unless you get your money on the EFS card, or Chime. Like, if you got a real bank like I do, because they don't submit there. I'll tell you that too. They might not tell you. If y'all see this before y'all get there, you get paid on Mondays. So they don't submit their payroll until Friday. What is it? Yeah, it's Friday. They don't submit their payroll to Friday. I'm saying 5 day. What the hell? Friday after 6 o'clock, and the banks are closed by then, so you're not getting your money until Monday. I swear. And then, mind you, yesterday was just Memorial Day. I didn't get paid yesterday. I got paid today. So, I mean, it's great, because like, I know, but if y'all, you got your family vacations and stuff like that, or you get back home, want to take your lady out, boy, you got to save your money until, well, I'm gonna be home. I got to save my money until the weekend. You get paid Monday, but I got to save my money all the way until the weekend to go out. That shit crazy. But I mean, it's great with me, because I'm able to save my money regardless, because I ain't doing nothing on the road. Should I just buy my food and that's it? I don't spend money on nothing else. So I'm just stacking, and pay my bills at the crib. Other than that, there ain't nothing. But okay, I done covered that. I done covered the pay for y'all. I done covered the trucks. I done covered the miles. I done covered the company so far. I done covered the pay schedules. Oh, another thing about as far as like home time, you get 6 days a month for home time. Cause this OTR, cause I know they have dedicated and everything. They have dedicated routes and all that stuff. But as far as, what's she doing? My fault, y'all. This lady on here looking at me all in my face. But you get 6 days a month. But the thing about it is, put your home time in ahead of time, because by the time when I was trying to go home, they were kind of hesitant, but he's like, you're new, I got you, I'm gonna take care of it for you. You got to put your home time in ahead of time, because they only have a certain number of people they let home for their home time. So like when I was trying to go home from May 4th through the 8th or something like that, he was like, oh, that's full, like enough, a lot of drivers are already taking that time off. You can't take that time off. But he was that's a dude. What the heck? My fuck. That's a dude. I saw long curly hair. Nah, buddy got long curly hair, look like Troy Polamalu. Oh heck no. I take that back. I take it back. That was a sidebar. My fault, y'all. But that made me lose my train of thought. Yeah, so you got to put it in ahead of time, because other drivers might put that home time in and then you SOL straight up. You SOL and then you got to reschedule that. Or if you might be talking to whoever you're talking to on the phone, like, oh, you booking this, and you might try to book a trip or whatever you may be doing as far as like doing your home time or chilling, whatever you may do. But like, let's say if you are going home and booking a trip, you got to make sure you solidify them home time hours before you book that trip. I'll just say that, because that home time might be booked up with already all the drivers that are already taking them dates off. So you can't do that, and you got to reschedule. So that's another thing to look out for. But everything's good, man. The trucks good. The trailers be good. Ain't like the trailers be trash and messed up. There's none of that stuff. So I can't even complain, man. Honestly can't. It's just, I ain't making a band a week. I'm just sucking it up right now and doing what I gotta do. Just keep my head down and just focus on going where I need to get, man. Just don't put too much thought into it, because when I put too much thought in it, I just get aggravated and then just want to say fuck it all. But I'm trying my best not to do that, you know what I'm saying? Just really just focus on knowing that it's gonna get better later. You know what I'm saying? You gotta put your work in. You know, everybody start out, you know, some people start out in the mail room, then work their way up, you know, in the office. You know what I'm saying? That's basically all this thing is. You start out in the mail room, janitor, mail room, then work up. You know what I'm saying? All within the company, well, within the industry. But if I missed anything, man, y'all just let me know down in the comments, and I'll make sure to, you know, comment back to y'all and let y'all know. But I feel like I, you know, really done said everything that needed to be covered. Yeah, I told y'all it's a urine test. Let me go over it one more time. Urine test, good trucks, trailers are good, home time, make sure you put it ahead of time. They're good on breakdowns, good on you know, transportation, hotels and stuff like that. And that's another thing too. When I did get a flight, they even paid for my baggage and all that stuff. They paid for that. They put it on the car, everything, and paid for that. That 2,000 to 3,000 miles a week, and really that's really on you, for real. And you and your DM. Your DM seeing you working, he gonna give you them loads. So just be about your hustle. That 40 cents a mile. Most I made was 800. I went over all the training and stuff with y'all. What's gonna happen when you get there? You knew. And if you knew as well, or if you haven't applied yet, I'm gonna tell you straight up. Straight like this. When you apply, make sure to put my driver code down at the bottom. You know what I'm saying? PARALL. Go ahead and put that driver code down at the bottom, because you know I just gave y'all everything you need to know. It's because it's really a system. They're gonna do the same thing. It'd be the same thing. They just keep doing it. And the whole method that they're gonna have with this is not about to change. Straight up. The whole training thing, go ahead and I'm just putting y'all down with the whole company. So yeah, put that driver code down there. Like I'm gonna say it again, PARALL. Straight up. So I think that's everything I need to tell y'all as far as like my overview so far. You know, a month and a half in with TransAm, not so bad so far. Not what people be perceiving it to be as far as, you know, on the internet and how bad it is. It's definitely done changed, and definitely it's in your mindset of, you know, what you got going on. If you a complaining ass bitch, straight up, like that's really what it is. If you just if you don't like being away from home, I don't care about being away from home. I stay in South Carolina, bro. Straight up. Like, I ain't from South Carolina, but I stay in South Carolina. Bro, ain't nothing there, bro. That's a retirement thing. I ain't missing nothing. The same folks that I be with is gonna be there. The same whoops still gonna be there. For real. I'm not even tripping about that. I'm trying to get ahead. You feel me? Like, nothing. Not worrying about none of that stuff. So it's just all about your mindset. Like I said, what you trying to do. If you strong-minded and you know, okay, bro, ain't nobody been successful and it just happened. Like, unless you one of these rich folks already kids. You feel me? But other than that, if you starting from the bottom and really trying to do something for yourself, man, it takes sacrifices, bro. So, you know, just tighten up and actually, you know, stay strong-minded, and don't let this road stuff get to you, bro. Man, you feel me? Like, just do what you need to do and just, you know, focus. But hey, man, that's pretty much it, man. Like I said, the driver code PARALL. Tell them folks I sent you, man. Give me a bonus, man, out here. For real. I'm putting y'all down. But like I said, man, appreciate y'all for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, man. More vlogs on the way. Some other type videos on the way as far as like this trucking thing. So I like doing these different ones, so it just ain't just vlogs, you know what I'm saying? So appreciate y'all for watching. Y'all watching this far, man. I am out.